Taurus, welcome to your energy reading for June 7th to the 13th. We're going to be taking a look into the head and heart environment, including relationships, as well as receiving a message from Spirit. Please remember that these are general readings, so they are not going to resonate with everyone because we are all beautiful individuals. However, if they do resonate, please consider subscribing. Please consider liking this video, as it truly does help my channel to grow, and it is greatly appreciated. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com. And if you would like to have a deeper look into relationships, please check out the video, Their Feelings for You, for Earth signs. So I had to divide this week's Their Feelings for You into two videos because my iPad just would not upload it. I tried several times. Took up most of my day, just saying. But I finally got it, and I did have to divide it into two separate videos. So I did put the links below in the description box, okay? Let's get into it. Let's see. Also, make sure you check out your video for June for Taurus, okay? And that's for the full month of June. So let's see what's happening within our mind environment, okay? The environment of the head. This could be things that we might be focusing in on, or external energies that are, drawing in our focus. All right, so let's see what's coming through for our Tauruses. We have the Wailing Tree. We talked about reconciliations. We have the Unmarked Trail Revelation. And don't forget, we are going to get clarification on all of this, and it says the right use of power. All right, so it kind of feels like, this energy, Taurus, of you kind of coming into either wanting a reconciliation with somebody possibly wanting a reconciliation with you. What I'm really getting here is that there does seem to be some sort of energy of power coming through. And so when we talk about power, this might even be, this is in your hands, is what I keep feeling, okay? And it when we talk about that crown games, okay, the right use of power, I really am getting this energy coming through from Spirit is basically saying, make sure that you're following your heart when you're moving through this, okay? Because it does feel like all of the power could possibly be in your hands as to whether or not you want this person or, this particular situation to have some sort of reconciliation. It does talk about a revelation. So it's almost as though you got sparked with some sort of aha moment, or, you had a personal revelation. Maybe even this personal revelation has to do with your own personal power. All right. So I do get that energy though from Spirit saying, make sure, you use your power wisely. What's that? What's that line from Spider-Man, right? It's your responsibility, right? Like the right use of power. I can't remember the line right now, but you get what I'm saying. So let's take a look. Let's clarify this reconciliations. What does this have to do with the Nine of Cups? We have the Hangman energy, and we do have the Two of Cups. So yeah, I do feel it has to do with a relationship in some way. It doesn't need to be romantic, okay? Just take it as it does resonate with you. But it does feel, like you're coming in. It could even be a partnership of some sort, okay? It could be a work partnership, for some of you. But we have this Hangman, so it does feel like there could have been somebody. This could be your person. It could be somebody else. You have the Seven of Pentacles coming through. It feels like they took some time, wondering or figuring out what it was that they wanted, what they wanted to, where they wanted to move this relationship to. There might have even been a pause within the connection between the two of you, because both of you were taking possibly time to think or to contemplate, really taking a look into, the individual energies that you both carry. All right. And it kind of feels like what happened here is because of that. It feels as though somebody wants this reconciliation, okay? They want to start planting seeds for the future. They want some sort of bringing together of the two elements between you and, again, this person or situation. And we've got this wheel coming in, all right, with the Sun. Yeah, they're looking at it, either you or them are looking at this as this is something that they really want to move towards, okay? They see happiness here. They see a beautiful energy coming through, All right. And, you know, even with that Nine of Cups, it could be wishes come true. So we have this revelation. And I really do feel that, you know, because of that contemplation or that energy with that Hangman, um, there was some sort of revelation throughout it. So let's take a look, see what that revelation had to do with. We had the Page of Swords coming in. We have the Seven. Yeah, it's like they made a choice. Somebody made a choice. They might have even been coming from some sort of immature energy before. Okay, I do get an immature energy. We've got these two pages coming through, the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords. But at the same time, there was growth. Okay, I do feel that there was some sort of growth through this revelation. I do feel that this might have been either them or you. And it kind of feels like it's drawing in your focus. And it's realizing that you might be in this place where you're looking at it and realizing, like, I've got a lot of choices here to make. I've got a lot of choices to make. I have several options even. And again, this could be people, it could be situations. All right. But you have the choices. And I feel like because you had gone into this place of contemplation, maybe even just sort of took a step back from society in some form, what happened is it allowed you to make these choices. And again, I did feel this little bit of the immature energy coming through, but it feels like this immature energy turned into a growth. Now, when we talk about immature energy, this could be coming from, because I don't feel like this is your energy particularly, unless it had to do with a new idea or a new path forward in some way. But I do feel that this was sort of their energy. All right. Again, you know, either the situation, it could have been a new situation, a new person, or even they may have been acting sort of immature towards you. All right. A lot of, you know, watching, a lot of, you know, I feel trying to communicate, but it wasn't mature communication, right? Like it might have been, I'm not going to say it was low as what's up, you know, but it wasn't really putting a lot of work or effort into something. And again, just take this all as it's resonating. But what I'm getting here is that because you've got choices, or because you've, you know, been into yourself and you really know that the next step forward is going to be in some way that movement forward. All right. You might even be juggling some choices right now. You might even be juggling some choices. Again, another page coming through. But I feel like it feels like the choice that you make is going to come from a place of, even though it may be a new energy, or again, a sort of a younger energy, or maybe even an immature energy, you see the hope in here. You see the faith in here. You see the growth is what I'm getting. Okay. And again, this could have to do with them, could have to do with you. But I feel like you know that you have a lot of power in your hands. And this even could have to do with this situation is what I'm getting here. Okay. And it really does talk about, you know, using power in the right way. So, you know, it's more of that mature energy coming through. Okay. When people are coming from an immature energy, there can be a lot of manipulation. There can be, you know, especially with that Page of Wands, a lot of back and forth energy. It could be, you know, that type of communication, like I said, that's immature. It's not really going into any sort of significant type of conversation. All right. But now that this power is coming, you know, to the head front, okay, you've got all the power. It's almost like you can see the growth that can happen within the situation. All right. You see the possibilities that may evolve from this situation is what I'm getting. Look at that. We've got that Ace of Swords. We've got the Fool, and we've got the Ten of Cups. You see it evolving. Okay, there's a lot of clarity coming through here about moving forward, and maybe even possibly taking another chance with this person, or just taking a chance, you know, with them in general, especially if it's a new energy. All right. But it's like, when I take a look at this right use of power, I do feel this energy to make sure that you are coming from the place that is honest, direct, has integrity. Okay, to make sure that you're not looking at this new energy as a way of molding it. Okay, because I don't feel that this is your job, or it's not your place to do. This person or this situation is evolving on its own. And I feel like that's where this is coming from. Okay. It's basically saying allow this evolution to happen naturally. It doesn't need to be worked or forced or pushed or shoved or manipulated in any way. And I'm not talking about emotional, manipulation, although that can, be a factor. But I'm talking about, trying to mold the situation into your own benefit, right? Because it is going to leave an element of heartache there. We've got that strength card. Again, I do feel that there's something coming through here that is going to evolve on its own. There's been a lot of healing within some sort of situation. This could be, I really do feel that for many of you, this has to do with a relationship. And it's almost like somebody coming back or somebody presenting an offer to you in some form. And you might even be looking at that offer as, I'm not sure if this is exactly what I want at this point in time. And again, if it's not what you want, maybe perhaps leave it. But if you see hope and if you see, the possibility of this, I do feel it evolving. But again, it's got to evolve naturally. Okay, this has to be a natural evolution is what I keep getting. So let's take a look at relationships. For some of you, this could be a new job coming in. There could be some sort of, work partnership that's appearing. Maybe perhaps, this has to do with coworkers. All right. Again, just take it as it's resonating with you, because it's not going to resonate the same way with everybody. All right. But let's see what's happening within our relationships. Let's get a quick look. And don't forget to check out their Feelings for You video. I do have the link below in the description box. And that will give you a deeper insight. All right, let's take a look. We've got the man holding the coin. We've got the door to spirit coming through. And we have the 5th chakra. All right. So this is our throat chakra. So that does, again, talk about communication. I do feel communication coming through. All right. We're going to get some clarification coming through here. But real quick, taking a look at that man holding a coin. So I do feel, remember that genders don't matter within this situation or with any, tarot reading, right? Genders are non-existent. It's all about the energy. So it does feel as though there is a stronger energy of somebody wanting some sort of stability, some sort of even present, for some of you, this could even be somebody coming forward with some sort of proposal, okay? Some sort of next step forward is what I keep getting. It's something solid, all right? Because they're holding that coin. It's not fluffy energy, okay? It's not going to be that fluffy energy of all emotions and no action. I feel like that man holding the coin, that there's something going to be communicated here that has a solid base. And again, remember how I talked about that immature energy going into the evolution. It's like something is glowing up, something is growing up, something is maturing. And I do feel that for many of you, this could have to do with your relationship. We've got that Queen of Cups coming through. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there might have been some really, for some of you, this might have been slow movement. You might have even been in that place of wondering, is this person ever going to get their crap together? Are they ever going to come forward? Are they ever going to make some sort of offer to me? Are they ever going to, be that type of solid person that I can have a relationship with? And I do get that they are, there's this 9 of Pentacles, right? They've come into their own power in some way. I do feel, again, because we had that Hangman coming through, I do feel that in the process, there might have been a separation, there might have been a lack of communication that had happened. But I feel like while they were in that Hangman energy, or while you were in that Hangman energy, there was some sort of revelation, okay? Things that were brought up to the surface. This feeling of being able to follow your own path or being able to follow your own instincts, all right? Closing off old cycles. And again, this could be, mental, physical, or emotional energy of some sort, but it's a movement forward. It's a successful movement forward. Look at celebration. For some of you, you might You might get engaged. You might, somebody might make the offer of wanting to move in together, or again, just some sort of, evolution towards the relationship. I do feel some sort of communication coming in. And this is actually really beautiful energy. Look at that. The Empress. Right? I feel like you're in this place of having that Empress power. And again, genders don't matter whether you're masculine or feminine. It's about the energy of the card, and the Empress really represents somebody who knows their worth. Okay, this is abundance. Somebody who is happy within their own skin, within their own power. And I do feel, when we had that card about, being careful of your power. I can't remember exactly how it was stated. Yeah, the right use of power is make sure that you're coming from a place of your own personal integrity. Okay, this movement forward is much about you as it is about them. Okay, there's an energy of evolution, ascending, growing up, maturing, okay, in all matters. And I feel like what's happening here is there may have been, some sort of, so I feel like for some of you, some sort of place that, they might, you might have even told somebody to grow up. Like, honestly, that's what I feel. You might have even just guarded off your energy until that happened. And I do feel that, they've worked on it. Somebody's worked on that, allowing themselves to, become, excuse me, I have summer allergies, so I truly I apologize. I feel like somebody was stuck. And I don't think they've, I almost feel like for someone, it felt like they were being mature. Like they thought they were being mature. They thought they were, the bee's knees. Like they thought they were all that. And I think that, through some sort of communication or some sort of energy here of you telling them, or the idea coming across like you needed somebody more mature, or you needed a more mature energy. Can't make that up, guys. Look at that. King of Wands coming through. All right. So again, a growing up, a glowing up of some sort. So let's get a closing message from Spirit and see what is going on. Because it's almost as though you don't really have to do anything, Taurus. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like this is that place where that energy is going to be coming to you. Okay, you don't need to chase it, or you don't need to even be, in a place of being harsh, or I feel like you need to, always be honest, right? But it just feels like somebody's going to present something to you. I don't feel that you have to, chase after the energy, or you don't have to be in this place of constant reminder or whatever it is. It just feels like somebody has matured on their own and come into that realization of what it is that they want. Now, this could be you. Okay, this could be you, where you're in that place of, through the course of your own personal contemplation, your own personal power, is that you're looking at it and saying, this is where I want to be. I've made a plan now. I've made a strategy. I know exactly where it is that I want to go. All right. So let's get some healing energy or some messages from Spirit. So it does talk about meditation. Embrace and meditation. All right. So I do feel, again, we had that hangman coming through. If you are still in a place where you're a little confused, or you're feeling a little scattered at this time, or you're feeling like you need to have that, maturity coming through, or that, energy of glowing up or moving forward, I do feel that Spirit has been talking to you. And it does talk about reverse dissociation. Okay. It's this energy coming through here. When we have this reverse disassociation, it really does feel You have to be in this place. Like I said, remember how I said that I don't feel that you need to chase anything. You don't need to be, in anybody's face, right? Like you can kind of just relax and let the energy come to you. And I do get that with this card. All right, I do get that with this card. And we also have, look here, examine your integrity. All right. And this is what we had, within that power card, right? We had that power card coming through, the right use of power. So make sure that you stay within your own personal integrity. Make sure that you're, coming from a place of really knowing what it is that you want before moving forward, okay? But I also feel that you don't need to chase. You don't need to chase the energy. I do feel that this, whatever this particular thing is, whether it's career, finances, a person, I feel that it's going to be presenting itself to you throughout the week. So thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Please click subscribe. Please click the like button, as I truly, truly do appreciate it. Have an amazing week and many blessings.